told away even about your guy? How you told away even about your guy? How you told away even about your guy? How you told away even about your How you told away even about your
We used to be solid, not falling apart. Things never not okay when you were mine. You used to be honest, not pulling my heartstrings. Every other day you change your mind. Cause when you're high you call me like I'm lonely. Some kind of little toy for you to wind up when you land in bed and feeling lonely. I'm tired of being deployed like that. Getting busier and busier, so disorientated. First you want me, then you're busy. Girl, it's not that complicated. Got me tied up in a leash and run. Got me running in a circle. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on a loop. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on loop. I used to respect you, thought I was enough. Yeah, feels like half a century ago. Cause you keep coming back after telling me off, without even fitting sorry between goodbye and hello again. Thought we could grow again, how about no again, again and again. I'm trying to tell you we can't be friends, struggling to comprehend that we broke up and ended again and again and again. And I'm getting busier and busier, so disorientated. First you want me, then you're busy. Girl, it's not that complicated. Got me tied up in a leash and run.
Hello, chat. Welcome back to another Title Tuesday. It's been a really long time, but it's so good to be back. Yes, for real. Hello, chat. Welcome. Oops, yeah, for real. It crashed for real, but we're back. I updated this OBS to the newest version. Ill-advised, but who know? How do I know? I mean, I'm a noob streamer. I've forgotten how to stream, and even when you are really practiced at something, if you stay away from it for too long, you're literally a beginner. So that's what happened, and OBS crashed, but we are back, and the games are going to begin soon in just about 5 minutes. Any OTB tournaments happening anytime soon where VD is playing? VD is playing probably in ECC that's coming up in October 1 to something, 9 or something, 1 to 10, 2 to 10. It's something like that. That will be the date. So VD will be back pretty soon. You don't have to wait too long for it to happen. The European Club Cup is like the Champions League of chess. What is my rating in streaming? I think it's something like 500, 400, 300. I don't know. I think you guys should rate me. How much would you rate me out of 5? You tell me. Let's have a look at who are all playing, and that will also, yeah, let's have a look at the starting players list, which will also give us some music. There, Alexei Sarana at the top seed, Andrek in second seed, and wonderful time. And there we have a VD boy. Really sorry that I can't have his pretty face on the stream because you don't have to be on Zoom to be playing in this tournament. But yeah, we have VD, Dubov, Esipenko, Botnik, and Ronak, Jospam, Jose Martinez, Mitraba, FFL, Garakamsky, needs no introduction. Edis is a very talented player from Turkey. I saw him as a little kid in 2019. He was crazy about chess, and I was with Nihal at that time, and Edis was this really small kid, almost as small as Nihal, and it was he was not that strong a chess player at that time, but he was crazy about chess, talking about it all the time, playing online on his phone. And a couple of years later, after the pandemic, he's already an IM, inching towards the GM title. Then we have Abhimanyu, Puranik, Pranav, etc., Harsha from India, and the games are set to begin in less than 90 seconds. It's actually a pretty strong Indian lineup. There's also Bharat Subramaniam. I played the Title Tuesday last week too, although I didn't stream. I decided to play until I lost at least one game. I didn't have to wait too long. I lost only the second game. Although in my defense, I was waiting for dinner to come, and dinner came during my second round game, and I had my priorities clear. So Nihal doesn't usually play Title Tuesday. It's too slow for him. Yeah, Hikaru will probably play in the late Title Tuesday. He's been busy these days, making a lot of different content out there, I guess. But then when is he not? That's also a fair question. Ankit, we are playing on chess.com. Alright, people, so 20 seconds to go. How many points do you think I'm going to score in this one? 11 rounds, right? Yeah, it is 11 rounds. See, I do remember a few things. I have not forgotten everything. Just chess openings and how to stream. So, let's go. The game is about to begin. See you, chat. Bye-bye. I'm going mute. And the first game has begun. Someone was recently asking me how you get the NM title chat. How do you do that? People saw me commentating with Sahil on my Instagram story, and they were like, "How do you get the NM title? What does NM mean?" I said it's a title given in specific countries like USA. It's not available in India. And then they asked me if Sahil is an NRI. So, can you please enlighten me on that? How does one get the NM title? It's not a good placement for the knight. The question is if I should start with A4 or A3. I like A3. Preparing for B4. Thank you, man. Thank you, multi-skilled. That's a lot of confidence in me. The Z5. C5. How that pawn structure is. 97 H3. Not sure how to evaluate it, but let's have a look at it. I'll learn something. This I feel should be a bit better for white. But let's see. I'm right. Now the play should be around this point. So his plan is quite clear. Just play knight e2 and prevent it. Not that it requires prevention, but it's also nice to just not let people do what they want. So, they get frustrated. And, this is a good strategy in chess, but don't follow it in life, In life, it's okay for people to have what they want. It's a good thing to allow that to happen. Watch out for this also. Ultra prophylaxis. Play faster though. Need to play less like an old man. Should that be the aim today, chat? Next move he wants some h5. It's not a button. Just bring my piece because it's not worth defending against. Just went to g5 and now it's coming to h4. What does he want? Just wants to make me think about what he wants. Huh? That's also a good strategy in chess. Useful prophylactic, not scared of this, but anyway, I'll refrain from pre-moving, but I'm not scared. Yeah, the intention was to play knight f5 and g3. Play g3, no? We are a piece up, but there's pretty decent compensation. So what we'll do is we'll trade the queen if we can get a chance. That will be important to do. F3, there's queen into F3. Knight h4, there's queen. Knight h4 we have to be careful about because there will also be queen e4 check. So knight h4, I think we have to go rook g1. Also, it's useful to play. Yeah, this was what I was expecting. Prophylactic move. Also creating counter-attacking possibilities. Even bring the knight to g4 over the next one. Yeah, this is what. Now there is this threat. Queen e4 check will be met by f3. King h7, bishop d3. This is our game plan. Queen e4 check f3. He has to take queen into f3. Queens will come off, and it's still game on actually. Not like white is winning instantly. Goes back. We will check first because bishop d3 had f5, so we are making sure that's not possible. We'll go bishop d3. He has to play. Queen is stuck. Yeah, now I think queen g4 is safe. Knight g3, I'll take rook to g3. GG yo. Completely winning. Now we can just have some fun, and what a nice win, chat. A crushing win, 1 out of 1, and a good start as well. So let's see how the others are doing. The first round. Is Vidit still playing? I think Vidit has also probably won his game. Mitrapa is still playing, and he's not playing well. He's completely losing this one. This is completely lost. Puranik is completely winning here. Yeah, Vidit would have won. Congratulations, Karan. My opponent was NM. Still the title. How much more do you want people to study, Ankit? Mitrava, I don't see him saving this one. But you never know. Let's see. Yeah. He might still draw this one though. That's what he's aiming for. But the king is running away. Queen e1 check. King d4. Rook a4 check. It might start going the other way if white is not careful. Somehow white is surviving here though, because there's no queen e1 check. Queen b2 check. No, rook a4. Yeah, it's lost now. Yeah. Now there are two queens for white, and he can. Yeah, queen into f7. Very nice. Rook e7 check. Queen h8. It's game over. Nice win by his opponent though. Studies never end. Well, not everyone's a medical student. For most people, it ends at a realistic point when they're still young. Still quite a few games going on though. Pope is still playing. Grandmaster Nixons is playing. Book is not winning though. So look at the standings. Vidit won his game. Raunak won his game. Pranav won. Good start for Indians, I should say. Vishak won his game. Bharat won his game. And this is going to be a rook and bishop versus rook. So this is going to go on for some time. Chat, meanwhile, what are your thoughts about the Global Chess Championship? It's online. It's going to be online. 15+2. It starts from tomorrow. So what do you guys think about our Indian prospects? Yeah, I think most people won the first round. And Bok is also winning here. This was a pretty instructive endgame actually. He had to get this rook to d6, so he doesn't have this rook f6 defense. And that's all the games. So stay tuned for round 2, which has just begun. e5. Playing an international master from I don't know where though. Chat, what's up otherwise? How has this channel been doing since my inactivity here? How did you like B Stats commentary during the Olympiad? Did you guys tune in during the Olympiad? And how awesome was B Stats? Do you miss B Stats on chess.com India? Who is your favorite commentator or content creator or whatever on chess.com India? I know Sagar Shah is love, इसलिए I asked chess.com India. VD has to surpass his nemesis in GCC. How many nemesis does VD have? One day in the Olympiad training camp, we were making a list of people who has broken with its heart, Duda last year in the Olympiad. Then it was in the Grand Prix, it was Rapport and Aronian. Then in Vacancy, it was Prague and Shakriyar. Yeah, we were making this list and we decided that counting stars was easier. So we just went out and started counting stars. We have a fine position, but it's quite equal. Just wait. Bringing his king. Small improvement. It's nice to roast with it when he's not on stream and he's not able to make his comebacks. He takes this, then I'll take bishop into b3, a into b3, f4, and the bishop is trapped. So this is called as playing for cheap traps. He takes this though, then we don't have anything better than knight into e5. In fact, I might lose this pawn. Then there's rook a8 and stuff. Yeah, people have gotten good at blitz over the pandemic. They don't fall for such cheap posts anymore. At least not the ones I set. It's too easy for them. Can take this bishop into e5, bishop into b3. Then he gets some bishop b5 check, but just king f7. Pawn on b2. Rook into a2, knight c1. We have rook a1. So I think we have enough to go for it. Thank you, Anish. It's always nice to get complimented by Anish. Okay, knight c4. Bishop c4 is also a move. Be careful though. It's so easy to blunder in such situations. Knight c4 is simple. Next move f4 and then we have mating net. Okay, he doesn't fold. To start playing a bit faster. Took more time there than I should have. Be a bit on the back foot if he does that. King f7 was a bad. Here I should be okay with a draw because I don't really have. This doesn't look like a good look. Kept it. Give this check and be a pawn. Super safe option. My pawn will be faster is my hope. Start pushing, but these 2 pawns are expected to be a bit fast. Simpler approach. Yeah, I think this is winning. Definitively winning. Awesome. So another nice win, a smooth win, good technical win, showing off my technique. And Vidit is still playing on. Let's have a look at what's going in Vidit's game. Just in time to catch Vidit's win also. So Vidit also on 2 out of 2, not doing that bad at all. How is Abhimanyu doing? Abhimanyu with the white piece is actually losing this one, but they're both playing with barely a few seconds remaining. King e5 with the idea of rook into d2. Nice trick. He has queened and his opponent panicked there. I don't know why Abhi didn't go king d4, but okay, now Abhimanyu should take this one. His opponent trying for a fortress. What is his opponent doing? It's crazy play. And I think Abhimanyu has won this one. Queen into f7, yeah. Wow, that turned around quite quickly. Adding to the grumpiness of his opponent with that swindle by Abhimanyu. And just a few more games going on, but none amongst Indians. Let's see. Most of them should be 2 out of 2. Yeah, Vidit has 2, Raunak has 2 as expected, Abhimanyu 2, Pranav 2, then NR Vishak 2, I 2, Aradhya Garg also with 2 out of 2. Actually, too strong to be a FIDE master. Should be at least an international master. And the people who have less than 2 points, so we feel better. Sarana and Draken, back row. Okay, that ended faster than I wanted, but back to playing. Yeah, Hikaru doesn't play a lot when I play. It's like how they say, there can be only one mountain in a line, one line in a mountain. Ah, I should have started with Knight C3. So for this reason itself, I myself skip a lot of title Tuesday, so there can be good cooperation between us. Sometimes you have to let people live. Hate my position. Open and resist here. I'll put my pawn on a4 and bishop to e3. This is the idea. Just play chess. Knight d7, knight b6. Oh, I see he wants to play g5, knight f3, bishop f5. Too late to see this tactic. Too weak, too slow. But g5 I have bishop d2. ed, cd, g5 is bishop d2. Queen d8, knight f3. Then if he takes rook into e2, I have queen d3. So, okay. But now we need to be careful. Just getting rid of all this bishop f5 nonsense. There's Botnik streaming. How would I know? I know that I'm streaming. Take d5 or whatever. d5 would lead to bad pawn structure forever. So I think I'm forced to take d into e. This is also bad pawn structure. Get my knight out here. Let's see if it is possible. Bad pawn structure, but I still have key pieces. He's streaming. Is he dissing my play? Totally understand if he does. Winning is very much how not to play. Only good thing is I didn't start with 1b3, so that's like the only saving grace. Knight c7. Why does he want to come? Just waiting for me to play knight g2. Yeah, b6 is what I thought. h5, what to do? Also go h4 for funds. He wants bishop d7 or what? Bishop b7. Next move he wants bishop c6. Rook b5 he has queen a6. a5 bishop c6. How do we deal with this? Should start initiating some action on the other side. Drawback is this weakened squares. Yeah, it was very sensible. I say started playing faster than he used to. Was not how I wanted things to go. It just took too much time. Now I'm getting mated. Okay, great. Yeah, I just spent too much time around this point. G4 felt wrong, but okay, I think I just got gradually outplayed around this point. And yeah, I could have probably resisted better by just sacrificing the exchange. This should have been the way to go, I think, at least from a practical perspective. I should have just taken G into H5. I hesitated too much and played too weakly around this point. That was the cause of that loss. Such a nice position to have. Yeah, around this point it was a nice position. Better for G4 is actually not a bad move, it seems. Computer likes G4. ED was a mistake, is it? Yeah, CD would have been better. And here I played a bit too slow. H5 was a panic move. Just bishop at f4 and rook e1 was better. Yeah, just panicked a bit too much around here. Everything went wrong around here. I collapsed. But okay, good strategic game by me, so I'm happy with that. Hey Janvi. Yeah, I know. It's been such a long time. Thank you so much. Vedit is winning though, so we do have things to cheer for. Vedit playing without streaming and almost like a new Vidit 2.0 is being built is what we are given to understand, and this Vidit 2.0 is going to be a enhanced version with less less streaming, less content, uh, higher chances of GF reveal, and overall a more likable personality is what I'm hearing. But having known Vidit for such a long time, I wouldn't have such high hopes. Vidit has won this game though, so good going so far, 3 out of 3. Let's see how the other what are the other games going on. Vaibhav is playing, and Vaibhav has just won. He defeated Garek Amsky. Nice. Dubau is playing. Dubau drew against a Romanian chess player. a Romanian FIDE master. Jospam is also playing 2 out of 2. I don't think he has. Oh, Champ 2005 was playing. What? He lost in just 16 moves. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. His opponent is extremely strong though. Dr. Amin Basim. Yeah, Jospam has won that one. So that's all the games, guys. Three rounds over. Let's see who we face next. Another white and another grandmaster, Artem Omelia. I don't know who this person is. You saw with the 2.0 in MPL chess tour. He played e4 knight c6, guys. Seriously. The change is always first in the process, and yes, Anshika is like a real doctor, you know. He's done his degree and all, and not just a medical student or an aspirant. And also, he's Africa's strongest chess player and the first African player to reach 2700. And he has served, I think, 1 year in the army as well. That is Dr. Amin Basam. Oh, that is conscription. But even if people did one of these things, it would be impressive. Dr. Amin is a mix of all these things. He's kind of like a James Bond of the chess playing circuit. I prevented this, but I missed e5, e4 incoming. Don't worry, Anshika. I think you have good chances to do at least one of these things. Maybe you'll join the army someday. Yeah, he can. He's trained to take life, being in the army. He's trained to save life, being a doctor, and he's been trained to bring life by playing chess. Want to go and study, Anshika? Queen c. He wants to play e4. It's like this one threat. I can bypass it by playing. Oh, wait. Did I miss bishop into h2? Of course, I missed bishop into h2, but the question is how expensive is it? If he plays e4, knight d2, bishop h2, king h2, knight g4 check. It certainly looks expensive, but we'll pretend that we saw everything. We'll pretend to go into it. Worst case scenario, we get busted and it becomes an entertaining game. He's taking a lot of time though. That you can understand why his rating is just 2564, despite being a grandmaster. He's really calculating till the end. You have to be careful. The drawback of calculating till the end like this, the good thing, yeah, you will win the game, but the drawback is your opponent plays a noob move, like I'm planning to play, then all that time doesn't get ROI. So in Blitz, you have to be really careful before spending so much time like this. Knight h4, there is knight g4 first. g3, knight takes h2. You can do some knight f5. Yeah, I think we can still do some knight f5. Nothing will happen. VD fan. But who is not a VD fan anymore? Check with its opening in game 4. Probably I won't do that. Just because people say check. And I can imagine that it's some trolling. He simply plays F5. Sure, we need to defend. Or we can just go and grab pawns. VD mode on. This is an ill-advised adventure though, what I'm doing. But I'm doing because my opponent doesn't have a lot of time, a lot of hesitation. So you see he's panicking like I did in the previous game. And playing fast is not something you can just will yourself into. It requires practice. It's like running fast, you know. How many of you can run improve your speed in 100 meters? What if you have tried measuring your time in 100 meters? Queen h6 h4. We are careful. We'll be careful though. We have time, so person who has time has a lot of privilege on the chessboard. It's Desperado. And a win against a grandmaster, a crushing win, brings us to 3 out of 4 in the journey of today's titled Tuesday. How embarrassing would it be if I lose from here though? Let's not talk about things that will never happen though. How is Queen is hiding? Sad life of Queen. Now we unleash. Bus ho gaya. Enough. Do we go for a checkmate or do we just play around with him? Shall we just play around with him? Since he's not resigning. He got flagged. That is his method of being executed. It's like how you ask a prisoner, you know, how they choose to get executed. Vidit is down a rook. This is not going well for him. He played 1 e4 knight c6 again. Bro, don't do this. Don't do this in the name of chess. Come on. Why? So many good, nice openings around. It feels like an imposter these days, you know. Vidit playing e4 knight c6. Why? Why would he do that? He's not Arvind Chidambaram, first of all. And secondly, no one else can be Arvind Chidambaram in the world. Abhimanyu Puranik lost on time. I don't know how that happened. He could have just kept pushing the B pawn. But his position was completely lost. NR Vishak playing on against the German Grandmaster Rasmus Swani. It's a completely equal position, 3 versus 2. And this king should go to h6 or g6. h6 or g6. Yeah, you can't play the Catalan with the black pieces, but there are many interesting openings you can play. You don't need to play e4 knight c6 in order to get a game. But that said, it's an improvement that Vidit is trying out new things. You know, he's getting outside his comfort zone. He really needed to do that, and you have to start making changes in the process before there will be changes in the result. Like, for example, if there's a certain person out there who keeps spending time on streams and Discord and stuff, then first they have to change the process, you know, like spend more time studying, and then there will be a change in the result. I don't know why I'm in this uber roast mode though. But I think that must have very clearly explained how the process comes first. So there's going to be a break after round 4, right? And Caracan hold up to the GM level. What? Have you been watching Queen's Gambit or what? Caracan is a nice opening. It's a very nice opening actually. If you want, I can play Caravan in the next game. Ooh, close. Oh, he's so close. He's losing this one. Why does losing this one? Vishak is going to go 4 out of 4. I think Anshika has left the chat already. I think it was a bit too much today. Sorry, Anshika. But the good thing is you probably didn't hear all that since you're not in the chat. Alright people, so that's I think the first 4 rounds, right? It's probably the 4 rounds, no? Are there still more games going on? Someone has named themselves Dosto07, but it is an Italian. Actually, I realized that there's a way to find lurkers. But since I'm streaming, can someone else do it for me? Hey, but that was not aimed at Anshika, so I don't understand why you're bringing her name into this. I was just talking in general. It was nothing related to Anshika. Yeah, alright, all the games are over. Let's see the standings after round 4 at the halfway point. Yeah, there we are, the standings update. There's no refresh button here. Yeah, chess.com missing the timing there. And a bit of lag is understandable. Ednar Vishak is the only guy with 4 out of 4 amongst Indians. Others, Dubao has 3.5. But amongst Indians, everyone's on 3. Raunak, Vidit, myself, Vaibhav, Aradhya Garg. Then, by the way, who's playing in the Global Championship tomorrow? Sahaj also has 3 out of 4. Who did I just beat? What was the rating of my opponent? I love checking that out, you know. Also, let's have a look at how the games have been so far. I'm hoping that there is a... Wait, let me stay in live chess. It is a 4, the game break, right? So how's the games been so far? 81.3%. That's terrible. But expected when I play on stream. And let's see. Castle. So this is an advantage. This I knew. A3 is not a bad move. But I think it was better to prepare E4 a bit better. Something like H3. But then the question is, what if H3 is met by E5? My opponent is rated 2580, really? Was nothing like that. So H3 E5, it says just ignore it and play Queen C2. E4 I played, not a bad move, but getting into this was maybe practically not the best choice. And then B4 was just, I had to immediately start developing. Yeah, tomorrow it's Nihal versus Mamedo. I think Nihal's going to win that one. What do you guys think? And if Nihal wins that one, then he plays the winner of Kramnik against someone. So we could end up seeing a Nihal Kramnik match. And I think that's going to be very entertaining. Arjun's playing on 15th. He's playing against David Paragan. No, Anand is playing on 15th. Anand is playing against Pavel Pancrato. And Raunak is playing against Veselin Topalo on that day. Knight G3, Queen G5, Rook C1, Queen H4. Yeah, This one was a very shaky game, but then we managed to win that one. Let's have a look at the fourth game. 92.7%. Not bad. You can also see it, right? Yeah. My opponent's was 81.3. And A3 was such a terrible move, which felt so during the game only. And here I was already in trouble. After knight h4, queen e6 is not a natural move, not an easy move. And after this, we are okay, it seems. What happens after knight into h2? I thought knight simply knight into e4. Yeah, I also saw this. This was strong. Knight into f1, there is knight f5. And this knight on f1 gets trapped. So white takes the d6 bishop. That's one piece for the rook. And this will be the second piece for the rook. This was a tricky situation for him. And I think c5 is a strong move here. Oh, h3 is the move here. What's wrong with queen? Oh, okay. Queen f7 black was supposed to play. This is also not easy. And now queen into b7, black wants knight into c5. Oops. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, now knight into c5. King h8, queen into b7, rook c8. Knight f5 was a mistake. Queen f6 was also a mistake. Knight d6 and it was game over. Yeah, and after that, we just... Oh, the game has started, guys. I have to close everything. That kind of came without warning. I didn't know those 6 minutes already. Sure, see you guys. Bye-bye. Get some water. She will have problems in this game. Doesn't manage to get e5. Useful move anyway. Rook e8. This is a slightly better position for white, but quite solid for black also. In fact, queen d5 is rook e5. Next move he wants h3. I'll come queen to 6. d5 square I'm leaving it. But okay, I think we'll just move the bishop. I could have just done queen d5. I had bishop and f3 against rook e5. Stupidity. Queen d5 and bishop e2. But okay, it's better late than never. Actually, sometimes it's not a good idea to do it late. Sometimes when you miss something, yeah, bishop e2. This is up badly. Retreat. I'll talk a bit less so I can improve my position. but all it's still possible to do it. Okay. This shouldn't be working. I've landed a piece. G4, yes, and this bishop is trapped. I have to do some damage control. I have to play h6. Knight e4 was my intention, but after knight f3 I'm losing a piece, so I have to play g4, h6, g takes f5, hg, fg, fg, and that's a terrible position. Get worse every game.
Fingers stained with blood, been grasping all day, losing my touch with reality, driving all day, searching all night, can't seem to focus this double sight. This is a tale sworn in a sight, finding my way back to life.
One specific frequency.
For a time trouble confusion. Well, yes, I knew this would happen. I was aiming for it. Okay, we still need to be a bit careful. Ah! I blended back the queen. That would happen too. I knew that I had to be careful. Okay, take the draw, take the draw. Still refusing to accept. Others are going to be cursing this game. Time out. Stay here. Be careful for one more. And I saw the tactic also. Fine, okay. What did the others do? There's still some games going on. And now I play against Sarana. Almost as if a punishment for the draw. With it one. Not. Take C4. That's such a hardcore one. D4 player. Let's save him from a lot of tactics, I think. Great opening, but oh, b5 anyway. Knight b5, knight d4, knight c3. Now rook into b2. Do that or just play normal, useful. Preventing some g4 related tactic. I have to safeguard this pawn also. It's protected anyway now. Useful. D4. Hence the b3 square for. Ensuring this knight can't move forward. Next I want f5. I'm still processing the previous game and the stupidity. Anyway, we want f5. f4 is a pretty decent move actually. But is this a blunder by him? Bishop to c3 and bishop to c4. Read this 4. Still has some compensation because of his dark square bishop. Go bishop h3. Yeah, okay. Bishop e7, rook e7, bishop c6, I have bishop d7, fortunately. Just push. I need to play faster, that's one thing for sure.
There's been something on my mind and it keeps hurting me. You've been treating me like I have been your enemy. You are something I don't want to have. A million problems inside of my head. This is something I cannot forget. Another love, you're a needle in my.
I need not have allowed that.
No, I didn't see the signs 'cause you kept hiding it. Now I'm slowly
Shit. What am I doing? Could end in a draw. Such a completely winning question for me. Could still win this. Yeah. Oh, damn. Let him out of that one too.
You can see straight through my light. Oh, there's something in my chest that I can't hide. When feelings get involved, I'm terrified. 'Cause I've been here before and said goodbye. Oh,
Believable stuff.
are you the one when I try?
I just shouldn't have taken bishop into a4. Just knight g6 here. I thought that rook into a7 falls to knight f5 check, but I missed that f into e6 is incoming. And I should have just played knight c8 here also. That would have also been game over. Alright, how did the others do? Have a look at how the others are doing. Blue Bum has 6 out of 6. Amongst Indians, Vidit has 4.5. So Harsha is leading with 5, along with Pranav. And thank you, chat. Thank you. You guys are just amazing. Every streamer should have a chat like you. Yeah, I know, right? Both the games are winning for me. And this game I got a bit unnecessarily tense. I think affected by the previous game where I blended, and Botnik is still playing. Yeah, but winning is just half the story. It's really important to be able to convert. This is a draw, but Botnik trying really hard to exert pressure on his opponent because of how less time he has. Let's see if he's able to do it. Where are all the top guys though? Where is Champ 2005? Where is everyone? Alexei Shiro has 3 out of 6. What's happening today? How are people having such less points? How? Okay, this I think white will win this. It's practically so hard to play black. So easy to... Oh yeah, a7 check, king a8. He has to be careful to play this. And Botnik playing these moves which are not easy to find for his opponent. Yeah, this was important. And king a8. Almost flagged. 1.1 second. Yeah, now he's drawing this. Oh, he blended. Bishop d6 was a blender. He had to go far because of bishop f2 check. Brilliant defense by black, but the cruel nature of online. Let's international master from Spain, Robert Aloma. Such a colorful profile, yes. Spanish themed. Chat, meanwhile, what do you think about tomorrow? Nihal versus Rof. Do we have any Rof supporters here? Because I know that the full house will have Nihal supporters. is did I do something wrong? Apparently, I guess. G3 is so awkward here. I'd be surprised if I'm not worse. The extent of that adversity remains to be seen. Roth is a great player, but Nihal will win for sure. Yeah, I love that sentiment. Yes, I'll be commentating tomorrow. I'll be commentating on almost all the Indian clashes in the GCC. It's a match schedule up ahead for me. I don't know how I'm going to survive it. If at all I do. If. Really want to get my pieces active. I don't think I should give this bishop. Oh, I'm blended bishop d2. Superb. Just walk right into it. My opponent didn't see that, but he's still winning the e3 pawn by force. Knight b6, he unfortunately has 58. Okay, let's just go for this. This is coming anyway. I'll allow it because I have no other chance. Right. Pretend that it's all part of a plan. Yeah, expected him to take with the queen. I'll let him decide whether he wants to take or not. Big decision. Are you sure, amigo? Didn't lock here. Amazing how they created the art of creating drama over answering a question was created with those questions. When I think of it, it was not simply a right answer. I'm sorry, that's wrong. Still, so much drama and excitement was created over that one question, and in that process, I ensured that I remain a pawn down. I'm feeling that I'm going to lose this game. Bit of tilt from the last two games. I'm still bit. Despite having the best chat any streamer can have, most supportive chat. No, I mean the questions were how in KBC they created that excitement with sure computer G and all that. Lead into a draw. I think we should be grateful for a draw here, being a pawn draw. Chat, what are your thoughts? Be grateful. You actually have some chances here. It's threatening mate. He sees that. Yeah, this should be a draw. Actually, I might be losing this. Yeah, should settle for it. Yes, yes, yes. Yes! It's almost like karma for the previous two games. He had a draw with queen's check here. It comes with a check. The trap was that he might play king e8 or rook into c7. Amazing how being in a winning position puts you under so much stress. Look at some games. Wonderful time defeated Blue One, who was the leader. My thoughts on the hands controversy is there in the latest video on my channel, in the latest episode of Chess This Week. So feel free to check that out. And yeah, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Oh yeah, and meanwhile, do hit the like button on this stream as well, guys, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I forgot these streamer things. Sahaj not doing well, 4 out of 7. Harsha is doing well, 6. We should keep an eye on Harsha. And who is this Iron? Lord Chaos. Kaustav Chatterjee. Vidit 1, so he's in contention, 5 out of 7. I think it's mainly these three players who are in contention. I'm not sure if Ranat's still playing the tournament. A lot of strong players on 5 though. Dmitry Andrekin. When will you be streaming back in my channel? Well, I did stream Prop Night a few days ago. Who asked for me to play Kamsky at the beginning of this stream? Will Kamsky play the London system? Thought he might play this. Ship c4. What do you want here? Beautifully played. Shift to G. A3 is logical. Feels like he's trying really hard to get out of theory and he wants me to play H6. So just to provoke that. The way he played the opening felt completely wrong. I think I should have had something better. But now that he's got his king in a safe place, his worst is past.
What's the reason behind the commotion? Why do we have to feel emotions? What's the purpose
Of
of
this
all this
beast.
madness? Why do we struggle so much
Beast.
to control them? Every day is a mess when sometimes I feel like I'm trapped in because of my emotions. I can't seem to control them. Every day
Yeah, I think the next stream might take a while on my channel. There's too many things to do these days. That said, we'll find a way to keep in touch on YouTube one way or another. I miss that he can play to F4. I wanted to start with H5. Yes, threats of knight d. Underestimated the danger. Bishop gets opened up, we have problems. What if he just plays b4 here? Then also I think we have serious issues. I just missed b4. Pretending as if we have a plan. He wants to take knight into g7 and get f5 in. Can we do anything? Keep this line closed at any cost. Step 1 is also by playing fast. Playing too slow will just add up to the pressure. Oh, this is just simpler and stronger. Yeah. Good game by him. I guess it was okay. Queen c6 was probably bad. Just knight f6 something here. But the position is already very dangerous for black. And allowing this bishop here for too long, I just let him get away with his play in the opening. Yeah, it was already lost by here. Already quite risky play by me in the opening. Bishop g5 felt so wrong. Okay, until this point, but I had to just play bishop into d4 check and then f5 it. Not really. No, I had to play this very carefully. Knight h6 was better, getting the knight towards e3. But I also clearly underestimated the system. Chalo, let's get back to the games, the live games going on. Now that pretty much our tournament is messed up. See how the other Indians are doing. Just lost for White for Harsha. And Vidit is also still playing. Vidit is doing well though. He's winning this one. Although he's a bit down on time, and this pawn is nasty. This pawn is nasty pawn to play. Winning is too strong a word, I think. There's actually a lot of counterplay for White. But Vidit is dominating. And Queen c7. Queen b8 check, Queen e5 check. This is actually a draw, I think. King g7, Queen e5. King heads, yeah, now Queen b8. Harsha has lost his game against Aryan. And Vidit has found a way to evade the perpetual. There is a risk of White running like this, which is what his opponent goes for. Comes a bit late, almost like an afterthought, and now he's just losing this piece, and he has to resign, I guess. Oh no, still game on. There is a mate threat, and Vidit Queen g3 is knight f1 check, so Vidit has won this one. No, he has to go, yeah, King g6, Queen g3, just Queen in d3. Still extra pawn, and just 2 seconds for White. Extra pawn is super powerful. Yeah. Queen e1 check, Queen e5 check. King to g7. Yes, safe, solid. Queen d4 and c4, it's game over. Yeah, this is winning for black. It's totally winning for black. Powerful move. Queen e5 check and it's game over. So with it still up there with 6 out of 8. Ronak with 6. Harsha with 6. And Pranav also with 6. And Kaushta with 6.5. So he's also doing pretty well. Jordan still playing on. And how's the standings looking at the top? Jeffrey Chong is leading. 7.5 out of 8. That was a score Arvind, which was also what Arvind had in the MPL Indian Chess Tour. Oh, Hanshika, you're back. 5 out of 8. We missed you so much. I was praising you so much on the stream today. But of course, don't waste your time going back, checking and all. But this is all you need to know. Alright, chat. So last 3 rounds. There's going to be a break pretty soon, I guess. And the last 3 rounds. And let's see how many points we can score. 5 out of 8. I think we should get at least like 7 to 7.5. This has been one of the better Title Tuesdays. Soli feels almost like a baby is saying sorry. Shoni. Guys, let's at least get the likes towards 100. No, I didn't even check. But how can it be so low? This feels oh my god. What are you guys doing? This feels so unliked. Why? What did I do to deserve this? Is it because I didn't stream for weeks? I'm sorry, but I'm going to be streaming. I'm going to be commentating. I'm going to be live every day from this week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Till Saturday. Sunday I get a break. So there's going to be streams all week, guys. So I'm sorry, but do bring it over 100. Otherwise, it will feel so embarrassing. Yeah? How will I even send the stream link to anyone? I don't think I've had a stream with less than 100 likes in the history of my life. So far. Now, with every so far, people always take it as a challenge. You don't do that, okay? Don't take it as a challenge. Let's have a look at some of my blenders. Why SL Narayanan is not playing the Generations Cup? Because he's playing a tournament in Spain, the Spanish League, and he says he's already committed, and he's a person who keeps his commitments up. So he's the word. Can't get the word. Wow, chess.com. I mean, my blenders are so magnificent that chess.com takes like 10 seconds. Look at the amount of blenders, 6 blenders in this game. Queen a5, what a stupid move. I should have played queen d5, of course. And all that is fine, but how could I... all I needed to do was put the king on a dark square and it was game over. Or just move the queen away. I went for mate and I missed bishop h7 check. It was one of those 6 blunders. And then after that I should have lost this game, so okay. It was some crazy stupid play by both of us. Post this. Crazy stupid play. Here also I was losing. What? I had a blunder mate in 2. Damn. This feels even worse. Yeah, logically, we'll wait for an announcement on who gets that spot. But it will be an Indian player. This much I can assure you. My comment on Carlson and Neiman playing in the same tournament, well, it's going to be fun for all the streaming channels. People are going to get a lot of views, and I think Chess24 and all the other channels will also get a lot of drama going. Good move. That's going to be fun. Yeah, and now from -3 we won this one. It was completely winning. Why did I play h4? All I needed to was run my king through. Yeah, king d3 is winning. It's a logic. Why is king d5? Moving the king forward is a mistake, it seems. King d3 and then I pushed the pawn, taking the c2 square away. King d3, c6, rook c4. So Janvi, it gives a reassurance, no? Last time when Arvind didn't play, he was replaced by a wild card. But this time though, it will be an Indian. Felt good. It was just stupidity from. Such a good game by me. Bad game by him, good game by me. But in the end, I just blew it all up. I could have played c4. Just didn't feel good about it. What a -4 all through the game. Too much panic. Okay guys, game has started. So close this thing. Close change. I'm playing Sanur. Malt Silsk. Let's just go with Alexandra. I'm playing against Women Grandmaster Alexandra. Who's still AFK, I guess. Took a bit too long during the break. I play a bit too much of one knight of 3. I should mix it up a bit more. The opening stopped being effective in online glitches. Really, Sandeep, you're still watching the old Among Us streams with Jagrat again? There's a lot of nostalgia there. To capture this pawn, but queen b3 was knight d4, so we refrain from that for now. He's just playing it like a bullet. G4. So I thought I can take FG. Not a good. A bit too slow to get my pieces. D5, there is C6. It's like a blender by me. But okay, you guys have been seeing that all evening, so it shouldn't come as a surprise for you. Bit of complacency there. Okay, we just lose this bishop. Not the end of the world. It does make the king very vulnerable. Knight e3 is certain to happen. The question is, what do we do after that? I think rook to f2. Kids have you had solely? It helped slow down the tempo a bit, I think. Or maybe not. Because the move she's played now is also painful. Before she anticipated this from. Instantly plays knight to g5. This. Okay. Need to focus a bit more. Survive 4. Take this. I'll take this. Lot of time. Oh, good. Panic move. Okay. This one we should have in the bag. That was close. That was so close. That was so close. It's completely. See, this was the moment when I started this E3. I think she missed, and that changed things around. All right, how's a VD boy doing? Vidit, where are you? Vidit has finished his game by the looks of it, and he's won. Nice. Whom did he beat? Vidit is in contention for a top finish, and he defeated David Paravian. Harsha still playing. How did Kaushtav do? Harsha should win this. No, it's actually a draw. Raunak also won. Rano won. So we have a lot of Indians in contention for a top 5 finish. And Vidit can even win the tournament with another 2 wins here. This should be a draw, but let's see. Magnus and Hikaru is not playing this time. Wow, it's checkmate. He mated. Look at this. How cute, no? White fell into a mating net. You're in luck. Dubao is still playing actually. He's playing against the leader, Jeffrey Chong. And he is probably making a draw. How is the Indian star doing? I think this is Priyanka Notaki. She's doing pretty decently. 5 out of 8. Raunak is playing. I've been repeating Raunak's name like 100 times. Where are you? So many wins and losses here, yeah? I mean, so many wins from mess ups from good positions. Dubo lost on time. Oh my god. You also need to watch out for your time, Mr. Daniel Dubo Daniel. It's very important to focus on the time aspect of a game of chess. And it's important to have a good internet so you don't have that lag. And it really helps if you're closer to the United States. Rook e5 check. Yeah. How long are they going to play this one? Chat. Look at this. White has lesser time, 4 seconds. Yeah, I did the same. Except I successfully played for 50 moves. This guy's unsuccessful, so he doesn't even annoy people properly. Grandel is one, so next game, another Grumpy. Anna Sargisian. She's actually a pretty good player. From our end. D4. So, a pretty risky setup from Black. Supposed to play some a6 here. Remember. G. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm really sorry. This allows a6 and knight into d4. 92. She can also take knight into c4, so it's not like white is losing a pawn here. But I think not the kind of question should have aimed for from this opening. I don't have a good place to castle my king. This is going to be a problem. Play queen d7 also. Because I have a feeling that she doesn't want to trade queens. So we want what she doesn't want here. Okay, not a life advice. Okay, what if I play queen to c6 here? Try and see. She can play queen e4 though. Luckily for her. Yeah, knight d5 I saw, but queen to d5, bishop b5, I have queen b5. Does she have some other? Oh, okay, this is actually pretty strong. Pretty strong. But what if I play some kind of an intermezzo? Take this first. Knight c7 check. Then I can move my king away, no? Ah, this is even better from. The very least I can take a into b5, so take it. 3 minor pieces against queen. Generally, 3 minor pieces are strong. But she has queen into e4. Strong. Break as well. Lucky for me that I had this. See on me on 90 to check. Otherwise, we start bringing in our pieces. Tough question for white not to make a move that doesn't lose something. You have to be careful with some attacks against our king. So many major pieces for her. Seeing this way. Oh, that was close. That was so close. What a wild game. Wild game. Lot of panic towards the end. Vidit playing against Aryan. Vidit has won, guys, so he has 8.5 out of 10. Vidit OP in the chat. And Pranav lost against Dubov, so he goes down a bit. In terms of how's Harsha doing? Harsha is making a draw against Blue Bomb, who started with 7 out of 7, so poor guy. Vidit is 8.5 out of 10. He's in the joint second place. Jeffrey Chong is at 9.5. He has pretty much won the tournament. And Vidit will fight for a top 3 finish actually. Ronak 7 out of 10. So I think no one else has a chance amongst Indians. Harsha 7.5, Ronak 7. What wild game though, this game. Still a couple of games going on. Eric Rosen is still there. Here also not drawing. It's a battle between Eric and Eric. Ronka versus Rosen. A lot of Indians pronounce Rosen as Roshan. Oh, it is. Yeah, this one's just a draw. Why are they still playing Eric? And when I say Eric, I mean both of you. Why are you still playing? Let's just have a quick look at how my game was, because it's pointless looking at this. People making a draw. Yeah, I know. Even AD used to, I think once he said something like Eric Roshan. Wow, my accuracy is 68.6%. 0.4 below, making me proud. It was a crazy game. It's completely lost. She shouldn't have taken rook into c6. Oh, I should have castled the other way. Okay, yes, game has begun. It's time to go back to the game. e4. Old love's sake. Used to be an e4 player for 80% of me. To the Sveshnikov. Play a nice and solid line against Sveshnikov. Actually, don't remember how I should play. Sometimes going back to the old love is not a very self-loving decision. We can still round it off. I wish I was allowed to see Vidit's game side by side, but that would be against fair play, so let's not do that. Get our account banned. Like it happened to certain other grandmasters in recent times. Yes, Anshika is a student and she studies Discord servers and YouTube streams. It's actually a social science subject. Seven out of 10. It's nothing impressive. So no need to ask, please tell and all. Question is also nothing impressive. But we have played it fast. Blended. I'm still in with no, I blended. Because actually walked right into. I think I have this move, although still lose an exchange. Normally this would be a lot of compensation. Unfortunately, f and e4 comes instantly. It's not even like I have this light square bind as compensation. Let's make sure we don't blunder this. So easy for black. Nothing useful to play here. Yeah, he's making use of this fact that he has this tactic. Did we have queen d8? Added d5 is also a threat. Drawback of this whole thing is if I tend or something, it's immediately game. Move. Okay, we are an exchange down, but I think it's kind of not easy for them if the rooks don't come in. It's not going to be a happy ending, I think. Just blended mate in one. Wow. With it one Jeffrey against Jeffrey Chong. Nice. That's a nice finish. So in the standings, Vidit is number 2. Jeffrey will of course be number 1. I think we have most of the standings. I'm just not happy with the final game though. I think it was a pretty nice position to start with. Yeah, VD was second. VD is second. Oh wait, I went for Vidit's game. I want to have a look at my game. I'm surprised to see a better position for white. But guys, congratulations to VD and VDOP in the chat. Let's go. This was a good position to have. Rook d3 was a blender. Still, I think kind of holdable. Just lost. I just lost by here. Defense was too tough. Alright, so that's the end of this tournament. And if we see here, Vidit has finished in the second place. No, there's no tiebreaker. It's Title Tuesday. But Vidit has finished second. Jeffrey Chong first. Vidit second. Grindelius third. And this is Ter, Sahak and Samuel with the 4th place. Duba with the 5th place. This is our top 5. Pranav Vijay finished with 8 points. And Ronak also finished with 8. Harsha finished with 7.5, losing the last game. Priyanka finished also with 7.5. That's pretty decent. And I myself am quite below at Enna Vishak finished with 6 points. Wow. Which place did I finish at? 41st. It would have been nice to win the last game actually. That just messed it up. But alright. It's a tiebreaker. And the tiebreaker favors the one who had a better start. There's no logic to it. It's a tiebreaker. Alright chat. So that was a lot of fun doing this after such a long time with you all. And you'll see a lot more of me this week on chess.com India. Meanwhile, do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We have a bunch of games in the Global Chess Championship starting from tomorrow. Nihal Sarin against Rolf Momedo. And apart from that, we have games almost every day. On 15th, 4:30, we have Anand against Pancrato and Raunak against Topalo. No, that's on 14th. No, that's on 15th. Then on 16th, we have, I think, Vidit's matchup. And I don't exactly remember. But yeah, you will find all the details on my video on the chess this week. And see you all tomorrow at about 4:15, 4:20. Better start simply means who scored more points in the beginning, who's had a good start. So Chong had 9 out of 10 or something, 9.5 out of 10. And the other people didn't have as impressive start. D into e4, rook d8, queen d8, queen e5 check when. You mean here? d4, queen e5, queen f6, there's queen c7 check, no? Or simply queen into f6 and rook d8. Why would I take rook into d8 first? I'll start with queen e5 check, of course. And queen f6, I'd seen queen c7 check, but there's also simply queen into f6 check. Yeah, Shubhadeep, I'll play next week as well, and most of the weeks from now on. The prize money in Title Tuesday is first prize gets the first place gets $500. So the second place is, I think, $350. No, it has changed actually. First is $1,000 and second is $750. So it's actually not bad at all. Third is $350, fourth is $200, and fifth is $100. So second place $750 is like 750 into 80, which means you can also do 750 into 8, which means you can also do 75 into 8, and that will be 600. So it comes to 60,000. Yeah, 60,000 rupees. It's 60,000 rupees, right? Yeah, $750. Chalo, alright, chat. So see you tomorrow. I'll go and have some dinner. I'll go to sleep. See you all tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. for the Nihal Sarin Rock Window match. Thank you so much. Love you all. Bye bye.